Welcome to Ego Netcast. I am Martin Lindeskog. Did you survive a Good Friday? It's a long day hanging. It's called Long Friday in Swedish, Långfredag, and Good Friday in English. I don't know what's good about it, but that's the name of it. The title of this episode, number 76, is Banned in Norway. Life of Brian, Monty Python's movie, Life of Brian. It's a satirical movie, funny movie. It was so funny that banned in Norway. So that's a movie poster, a slogan from a movie poster in Sweden in the 80s. So it got banned in Norway, this movie, because it was, according to the Else Germeten of the National Film Censorship. They banned it because it was on the basis that it violated Section 142 of the Norwegian Constitution, which prohibited insults to religious groups and minority groups. So think about that for a moment. This movie, about 40 years ago, got banned in Norway for a year or something like that. And then it was age 18 plus, and also a warning at the beginning of the movie. Could this kind of movie be produced and published and released nowadays, do you think? Or would any kind of group, religious minority or some other feel so-called offended by this kind of movie? What do you think? And I will link to the Internet Movie Database, some trivia there. It have been banned and in several places, and also lift the ban pretty recently in some small places, towns and so on. And for example, in Ireland. For a side note, then this big movie that was regarding so-called Christ. So I will add that in the show notes. Then they did this promotion again in North America with The Life of Brian. As they said, cashing in on this interest in a religious movie, film. So, yeah, satirical movie could be banned in a country, in Norway in this case. So I will link to the Wikipedia of the movie, Life of Brian, and also to this ban that got in Norway, the new news there. And also to a site called RationalWiki that you could read more about this. This Else, she was a politician in Norway, and then the director of his National Film Censorship agency for several years. She was a Labour Party member there. So, and we could continue this conversation about censorship, right to say what you want and to produce a movie, freedom of speech, but also for private cinema owners, if they want to decide to show the movie or not. So it could be interesting if you think about, should it be okay to ban a movie? And if it's your own movie theater, what's your thought about that? And we could also continue of your favorite movies that you watch during the Easter, but also, your favorite movie all time. I have started to become more active on profile page on Internet Movie Database. It's owned by Amazon, and I have a profile there, so if you search for Lyceum 1776, you should be able to find me, and I will link in the show notes also. I have then added my favorite movies there, Chocolat, as I talked about in previous episode here, and Miss Rand's movie, a documentary on Rand, Sense of Life, and then The Winslow Boy, that's also a favorite of mine. And then when I created this account 8 years ago or something, The Sweaty Beards. So we will talk about that and continue in the near future. So with that I say cheerio and talk to you soon again.